Indonesia might be able to create nearly 100,000 green jobs in coal regions by expanding clean energy. To discuss this, we have Ember analysts Dinita Setyawati and Dody Setiawan. Dinita and Dody, what do you think is driving this push for green jobs in Indonesia?
So in Ember's report on Indonesia, we found there are a lot of unallocated projects in the CIPP document. We think if there are certainties about these projects, prioritizing renewables projects, there will be increased confidence from the investors to join the JETP investment. Aligning the roadmap for green jobs in the renewable energy sector with Indonesia's National Development Plan will enable the country to harness opportunities that this project provides. However, the government needs to implement programs that support the upskilling and reskilling of human resources, along with the improvement in the Indonesian curriculum that explains the concept and teach renewable energy technologies.
For me, I'd like to emphasize that green job creation from renewables is obvious. And our report found that could be up to 100,000 new jobs if existing programs implemented and new coal-fired power plants are replaced with solar. And to realize this, the government needs to improve the investment climate in renewables. And PLN needs to prepare renewable energy project procurements because there are simply a lot of projects that needs to be developed. And most importantly, we need to develop formal education and training programs to prepare human resources who will implement all those projects.
So, Dody, how will expanding renewables in coal regions affect local economies?
Yes, currently coal producing regions such as East Kalimantan, South Kalimantan, and South Sumatra are highly dependent on the coal sector. Not only this sector employs a significant number of coal workers, but it also contributes to subnational non-tax revenue. However, with the energy transition happening everywhere, coal demand is likely to decline, and coal regions will face a significant risk from coal mine closure. And expanding renewables capacity in these regions could bridge the transition and help reduce the risk. Accelerating renewables project will stimulate investment in renewable energy project itself, or even create renewable energy component manufacturing. And then the subnational government could benefit from all economic activities such as construction and operation of renewable projects, local investment and supply chain, as well as job creation.
To add on Dody's statement that renewables expansions can bring benefits for the local economies, in addition to the tax revenues and job creations, I would like to add perspective from the foreign investors because renewable expansions in these local economies will allow them to tap into the local market, explore new business creations, and align their projects with their sustainability goals.
Now, let's also talk about the challenges and opportunities. Dunita, what do you see as the main challenges and opportunities in turning old coal projects into renewable energy?
Well, thank you. But for certain, there will be some technical, financials, and perhaps challenges related to social dimensions of repurposing of these coal projects. I think if these technical and financial challenges have been addressed, the next step for the government is to ensure the communities tied to fossil fuel industries are equipped with the knowledge and skills of these new renewable energy technologies. There should also be improved safety procedures and guidelines that needs to be communicated clearly with communities living in surrounding areas of these renewable energy projects.
For me, repurposing coal projects for renewable energy will have financial consequences for project developers, PLN, and even government. However, delaying action will increase the risk of stranded assets and bigger costs associated with electricity generation and emission reductions. Based on our report, maximizing capacity factor of existing thermal power plants may already lead to extra coal generation by 2030. Therefore, acting it now would be more effective in reducing emissions and creating more jobs. And of course, this will help coal producing regions prepare for the alternative economy.
Thank you so much for joining us today and for sharing your insights, Dinita and Dody. Looking forward to having you both back on the program.
Thank you very much. Very happy to be here.
Once again, those were Dinita Setyawati, Ember Southeast Asia Senior Electricity Policy Analyst, and Dody Setiawan, Ember's Indonesia Senior Analyst for Climate and Energy. For more news, visit asian-power.com.